Let us look at an example to create an activity. The activity is titled a book fair. So when we are going to have a book fair, there is going to be a lot of learning. The students are going to look at the books and the learning that is taking place in the books and while looking at the books. The purpose of this activity would be learning, reading, getting the importance of having books, how to buy books, how to keep books, how to keep a record of the books. So there are going to be so many aims and purposes in this activity. We would like to hold a book fair in the hall of our school or college. So the venue will be decided where the book fair is going to take place. And the best and the most secure one would be the school or the college hall. Because in the college hall, the books will be also secure and the children who are doing the activity will also be safe. So these things, risks have to be covered as well. In order to do an activity, especially which is done out of the classroom, the risk factor has to be addressed as well. So keeping the books secure and the children secure, it would be best to hold the fair in the school hall or the college hall, where there will be so many people to protect the children and the books. We have now got all the lists. The books that we want to put and display and exhibit in the hall, we have already got all the lists. So what happens is, when teacher announces that we are going to have a book fair, then the students are going to collect those lists. Not only the lists, but also the references of the available resources, the books, the novels, the literature reviews, bibliographies, appendixes, prefaces, summaries of stories, and A to Z dictionaries. So there will be a lot to do for the students. And while doing all this, they are going to learn about so many things. How to make a list, how to look for reference, how to look for resources. They will come to know about so many books they didn't know earlier. They will collect so much of literature review. They would come to know who are the authors by collecting the bibliographies. They would come to know how to make an appendix in the book. They would come to know how to write an appendix for their own essays. The prefaces or the summaries of stories, they would come to know what is a summary or what is a preface to something which is written. They would also be able to find out what has to be added to a book when it is written, how much a summary is important, how much the preface is important. And also with that, they will be able to divide themselves into making of dictionaries according to the alphabet. So some group can make the responsibility of making the dictionaries from A to F, and then the other group can take from G to S, and then the other group can take from T to Z. So in this way, all of them will be involved in collecting vocabulary and words to make their own dictionaries from A to Z. The purpose will be they will be coming across a lot of words in English, and they will be also learning the meanings, and then they can keep these dictionaries for their own use in the classroom. They will feel very proud about it by using the same materials that they have used in the book exhibition to be using in their own classroom. There will be people who will be appreciating the efforts of the students. And if this book fair is open to all, parents and teachers and other schools, there is a possibility that there will be a lot of sale and purchase going on. And in this way, the students will also learn how to sell things, keep a record of that, and how to purchase things. So there is going to be a lot of learning taking place in this particular activity in which we are going to have a book fair in the school hall.